world record transfer offer, Real Madrid agreement, and loft legal threat in Kylian Mbappe versus PSG superstar Kylian Mbappe of Paris Saint-Germain is expected to leave the French city shortly, but it's unclear exactly where he'll go from there. What has Kylian Mbappe been up to? It's currently football's most pressing problem. The Frenchman's future at Paris Saint-Germain is seriously in doubt, and it's unclear what will happen after that. The one thing that is clear is that Mbappe will leave Parc des Princes. The only question is whether it will happen during this summer's transfer window or not. The PSG hierarchy has had enough, therefore they decided not to take the striker with them on their preseason tour to Japan. That choice has drawn a lot of criticism and spurred heated debate. The 24-year-old player has 1 year left on his contract with PSG, and the French Footballers' Union has threatened to sue the club for how it has treated him. There is a clause in his contract that gives him the opportunity to stay until 2025, but it has been made obvious that Mbappe will not choose to exercise that option. Instead, he wants to take on a new challenge, which is playing for Real Madrid, the team he has aspired to represent since he was a youngster. Mbappe has been linked to a huge budget transfer to the Spanish juggernauts for a while now. The player and his current employers have also experienced tremendous stress as a result of the transfer drama, which has lasted through several transfer windows. The level of chemistry between the World Cup champion and PSG's top brass is at an all-time low. Mbappe has been lofted by the team out of the first-team lineup. From July 1 through August 31, clubs in France are permitted to take a player out of training sessions while they wait for an exit. But when that 2-month period is through, they must be reintegrated. However, PSG's move to loft the France captain has left the Union Nationale des Footballeurs Professionnels seething. Now, the union has threatened to take action to have lofting outlawed by the French government in a statement released on Saturday. Were they to be successful in their efforts to have lofting outlawed, it would rule out the possibility of PSG exiling Mbappe from the first-team fold and leaving him to rot in the stands all season. The Union Nationale des Footballeurs Professionnels is furious with PSG's decision to loft the France captain, though. In a statement issued on Saturday, the union now vowed to take legal action to have the French government declare lofting to be illegal. If they are successful in getting lofting banned, PSG would be unable to kick Mbappe out of the first team and leave him to fester in the stands for the entire season. The odds-on favorite to sign Mbappe are still Real Madrid, but PSG would prefer to make a profit on one of the best players in the world than let him leave for free the next summer. They feel that a contract has already been reached between Madrid and Mbappe for next summer and don't want to appear weak-kneed. They are enraged by both players and are at odds with each other over Mbappe. Fortunately for PSG, Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia made a record-breaking offer of £259 million, which Les Parisians accepted. The Saudi team is reportedly willing to limit Mbappe to a 1-year contract, after which he will be free to sign with Los Blancos for nothing. Naturally, they would like an arrangement that would keep him in the Middle East for a number of years, but 1 year is not altogether implausible. Despite the staggering sum of money Al Hilal is thought to have promised Mbappe, just about £700 million annually, it is widely assumed that he has no interest in leaving Europe. And PSG are not in a position to order Mbappe to go or insist that he sign with Al Hilal, according to Relevo, who also claims that the France captain is eager to test their determination in order to keep him on. There's a good likelihood that the Parc des Princes supporters will soon demand Mbappe's reintegration into the team if new manager Luis Enrique chooses to take that path and results don't instantly go his way. Despite all the Saudi rumors, Real Madrid continues to be the favorite to be Mbappe's next destination. According to reports, Los Blancos agreed to pay the superstar what they would have paid the French powerhouses in transfer fees as a signing-on fee. This is of course, much to the dismay and fury of PSG, but ultimately there is very little they can do or any real power they can wield. Certainly, that's not something the club's Qatari owners are used to. The remainder of the window is looking set to be a rather intense game of bluff between the Ligue 1 champions and their talisman. Is Mbappe really willing to spend a year on the bench if it gets him his move to Madrid? Are PSG really willing to freeze him out? Of course, PSG is furious and appalled by this, but in the end, there isn't much they can do or genuine influence they can exert. That is undoubtedly something the club's Qatari owners are not accustomed to. The League One champions and their talisman appear to be playing an intensive game of bluff for the remainder of the window. Is Mbappe truly ready to sit out a whole season in order to move to Madrid? Are PSG really ready to cut him off?